Hey guys, I'm posting 2 videos today, yay! We're making them, probably come out later. So, like I said before, I love to read, I love it. I love them so much. But what they talk about, I think maybe 2 weeks ago, about Ru's anti-black ass. RuPaul's anti-black ass. So I don't know. I don't watch Drag Race that much, but I pretty much get all my info about that kind of stuff on the read. I don't have cable, guys. I don't have cable. I'm so sorry. I don't have cable. My internet sucks. So no Drag Race for me. But I'll probably start Drag Race so I can know what they talking about. But something they really talked about on their podcast. Watch the read, listen to the read. Biggest bitches out here playing, slaying the game. But anyway, back on topic. They're talking about RuPaul. Now, a disclaimer, I am gay. Duh. So I kind of, I like my gayness. I love all that stuff. I really like it. I love it. But with Kid Fairy, I think Crystal was talking about the last section of the show about RuPaul was saving all these white queens. And I think it was Vixen who's talking about, instead of telling me how to act, tell those bitches how to act, or something like that, or react, or something like that. I gotta listen again, okay? I forgot, okay? Tell these bitches how these bitches, instead of telling me how to act, tell these bitches how to act. Something like that. I don't know. You have to listen to it. I'll show you what I'm talking about in the description below, so you can watch and listen to the read. But what really hurt me on my heart was I think someone named, dang it, I forgot. Okay, but someone, I think it was like season 5 or season 6, something like that. I forgot the drag queen's name, but she's popping out here. And it's really sad. What she was talking about is RuPaul emailed her, called the queen, and she was talking about how she's really getting difficulties booking different shows and reputation and stuff like that. And her reputation, like people are talking about, like, oh, she's, if you don't know black people in the show business and stuff like that, especially in, these different spaces and queer spaces, a lot of, as gay people, we're discriminated against in, gay marriages, and you can't have your things, but it's a different level with gay black people in the different spaces and stuff like that. Someone can tell a booking that this person's not very, she's rude, or he or she is rude, and she's not professional, and she does this and that, and that person will believe it without even talking to the drag queen or anything like that, or not even knowing her. They just believe it off top that the person said that. That's a lot of people. Even when you're starting out, you don't have that much name to. You don't have that much. Your name is not that big yet, but even though these different promoters and the different bookings, they want you on their stage to perform and sing and do all these things. And, that really affects their coins and stuff like that. And believe it or not, Drag Race has a lot of racist fans, even different drag queens fan base. They really trash, stan culture is really dangerous, dude. Really dangerous. And they just say all these racial slurs. I don't watch the show, but that really affects me, and that really, that's really sad that, people from this community are acting this way. It's really sad. We should be band together, and we're trying to, get, different laws passed and trying to get reputation anywhere we can. And even though gay black people don't get that much reputation in different spaces, especially on TV. And, and they already have this stereotype for black people, gay black people, or gay people in general. I don't know why I do this on my nose. In general, it just really hurts my heart to see this stuff like this goes on. It's 2018, guys. It's 2018. This stuff still goes on. It's just very saddening. And I really hoping, I was really hoping that RuPaul would understand that, because she said that she came, or he, I don't know what pronouns I use. RuPaul came from the same area as, I think she was talking to Vixen. And she's saying the same cloth as you. But if you came the same cloth, Ru, you should understand that the way she's acting, the way the Queen Vixen is acting, and the way that you should understand the way she's acting, the way that she's trying to represent herself and express herself. But then you still want to dismiss it completely and seem like she's crazy and she does being a young, stupid person. And she's not. She's beautiful, and she's slaying the game, and she's trying her best to put her foot in these spaces and trying to really represent herself, because it's hard out here as a queen. It's really hard out here. And I really respect Vixen for, calling Ru on his shit and, trying to say that, look, Ru. Look. And RuPaul is completely blind of these situations. And, I'm not saying that you have to be out here marching and, be out marching, screaming on top of your lungs. But it's called RuPaul's Drag Race, girls. It's called RuPaul's Drag Race. You should be out here, bringing... I think this last season has the most black queens on the show, and that's ridiculous. It's like season 14 or something like that, or 10. It's ridiculous. It's super ridiculous out here. And I know people say, oh, RuPaul don't have a last say, and no. He has other production. He's saving these white queens off the back right away, and just give these black queens a chance. Like you're throwing them like coins. You just throw them out your dollar. Just give them a chance. And I just don't know if, like Crystal said, that RuPaul really likes black people. Just a heavy topic, and I really hope that RuPaul opens his eyes to these different situations. And even this comment on Twitter, I was looking at him a little sideways. I was like, what do you mean, Ru? Transgender people, and they're part of the community, and they're a big influence on different makeup that the drag queens wear, and they're a big part of inspiration. Like, even though, you look at these drag queens, and you just see that transgender people, like, they're brothers and sisters, and they really need reputation too. And they really need, a helping hand and everything. Like, it's really hard here. you know, black trans people are really at the bottom of the barrel in these communities and, you know, in society in general. And with you and your platform and you saying that stuff like that, it really hurts. Even though I'm not a transgendered people or a person. And, you know, these brothers and sisters, they need our help. And with your platform, you could have done that. But instead, you said that tweet. And trying to say, oh, I'm sorry. No, you said what you said, Rue. And then your actions played in that way on the show. So, I don't know. It was really heavy on my heart. And I really hope the backs for I think his last name is Sanchez or something like that, and Vixen, and I really hope all these black trans people, transgender people, you know, I hope they're doing well and their mental health, and you know, they're really, you find your people that can lift you up, and you know, I'm rooting for my brothers and sisters. So that's all I have to say today. I'll see you guys later. That's all. Yeah. So bye bye, guys. See you later. Subscribe, like, comment, and do all that fun stuff. You know, do all that fun stuff. So please subscribe. I need followers, please, and follow me on Twitter. .com. Bye bye, guys.